I'm delighted to introduce this edition of the Dean's Dialogue. Today, our guests are going to talk about the hot topic of data analytics and how we're developing community partnerships for research, training, and internships so that our students are prepared for this growing job market.
I chose physics because I love to problem solve. I think that there's this inherent beauty to the unknown nature of the universe, and exploring that really gives a sense of purpose to me. And I chose Cleveland State because of their small department in physics. So my research project here at the RU at CSU was doing direct visualizations of microgels in solutions other than water. And what that really pertained of was trying to figure out a way to better characterize microgels, which are these polymeric spheres that are filled with water. And the problem that scientists are having now is, how do we image them without denaturing them? So one way to image them is microscopies. The problem, though, is that microscopies require high vacuum. And so when you go to put these sensitive materials in vacuum, they dry up and they completely evaporate. And so my project was to find new techniques to image them successfully. And so the goal of the project was to just see if we can get photos of microgels in their spherical form. It turned out that we were actually able to get video of them moving dynamically with each other and actually observing how they interact. And so that was an incredible experience and an incredible discovery on that. Microgels are considered to be one of the new methods of drug delivery into the body. And so one invasive way of drug delivery in today's society is injection into the brain if you have any issues with your brain. Well, microgels are sub-nanometer particles, and so if we can understand how they behave in solution, we can introduce drugs into microgels, and at 41 degrees Celsius, which is our fever temperature, they deswell and expel all of their material. So if we can understand their dynamics, we can use them to fill them with drugs and send them to the body, which is a completely invasive way. The microgels also are edible. They're in soft serve ice creams and Tylenol, so there's no harm there. The best part about participating in the REU this summer was the collaborativeness that I had with my colleagues. Anything in science is never done by one person, and working together as a team to discover something new was incredible for me. My faculty advisor was Dr. Streletsky and Dr. Fedor, both of which I've had as professors in undergrad. And Dr. Fedor is more of the, he works primarily with me on the SEM technically, so on the actual hardware side of the thing. Dr. Streletsky and his students are the group that provided the microgels to me. So other than lab research, I'm heavily involved in SPS, which is Society of Physics Students, which is an organization at CSU as well as hundreds of other universities across the United States where physics majors gather and sort of just involve themselves in activities other than lab work or pen and paper research. So my career goals are pretty narrow. I plan on attending a PhD program somewhere in the Northeast, and I plan on getting a PhD in computational physics and work with simulatory physics and astrophysics.